Hello YouTubers, my name is Amber and welcome to the second Shop That Stash video. Oh my goodness y'all, I am so excited. I have a lot to share with you guys with things that you can pull out of your current makeup collection that flow beautifully with today's current makeup trends. So sit back, get your cup of coffee or your glass of tea and let's start shopping that stash because I gotta tell you, I found so much stuff. And you know, I have really come to realize that there are only so many colors that we can use for cosmetics. And what it really boils down to is how it's formulated and how it's packaged and what price point you want to spend. Because, I mean, over and over again, we keep rebuying the same stuff. Like, seriously. And because I was thinking about it, I've been watching a lot of people's hauls as they've gone to CVS, as they've gone to Walgreens, because there's been tons of drugstore stuff that has come out within the last couple of weeks. And as I'm watching these videos, I'm like, we already have all that stuff at home. So, the color of 2014 is a milky orchid purple. These things that I'm about to show you, I have some drugstore dupes for high-end things. I have various shades of lip glosses. I have various shades of lipsticks, blushes, you name it, that you probably already have within your current collections so that if you are project panning, you're well on your way to starting. And if you just want to rediscover or enjoy things in your makeup collection, you're going to be well on your way to doing that too. So let's go on and get started. The first thing I want to do is cover eye makeup, then we'll work to cheeks, and then we'll work to lips. So kind of going to go in that order. The first thing I was immediately thinking of, if you want to do a very neutral lip and like a bright or a smokier eye, one of the things that you can incorporate, this came out with the jewel toned color tattoos. There was a blue, there was a teal, there was a green, and a fuchsia. If you have the fuchsia color, it is called Fuscia Fever from the Maybelline Color Tattoos. This is dynamite for the season. It is a bluish magenta. You could pair this under, when I was looking through my Urban Decay Book of Shadows 3, there was a color that was pretty close to this. And I apologize, I did not look up the name before I came on to film this video, but it would be dynamite on top of this Fuscia Fever. Or heck, you could even pair this with your Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. You could pair this with your original Naked palette. I mean, there are a lot of possibilities with this particular color. This is very chalky in the acrylic container, but it comes off more of a plummy bluish magenta. It actually is very wearable. It kind of reminds me of Pomegranate Punk from the, what is it called? Full-time, not full-time. You know what I mean. The normal shade range that you can see all the time. It looks like Pomegranate Punk, but has more of a magenta hue. So there's Fuscia Fever. And then, y'all, I'm so, I couldn't believe my eyes. The color of blush that is selling out like hot potatoes on Sephora is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Blush in the color 212 or Outspoken. I did pick this up, and when I got it home, I was like, I have a dupe for that. But this is the original color of blush. It is a milky lavender pink, but I got a drugstore dupe for you if you don't get a chance to get your hands on this. I think this blush is overpriced for what it is. It's just a very powdery pink. It's going to be hard to see in the swatch, but I mean, I'm thinking like with this you could layer it. I might even take this back because I found the drugstore dupe to this. But this is Marc Jacobs Outspoken. This would be dynamite for the season. It's listed on the Sephora's Hot now. I'm sure it's going to sell out very quickly because everybody is kind of trying to get their hands on it right now. The reason I bought it is I figured it is a pretty color. It'll probably sell out, and I want to try Marc Jacobs, but I'm not committing to an eyeshadow palette right now because I've heard so many mixed reviews on the quality of those powders, so I thought a blush might be a good way to kind of try out the brand to see what I think. Here is Outspoken from Marc Jacobs. Its drugstore dupe is actually an eyeshadow from Covergirl, but you can wear it as a blush. So if you look for this I found mine at Target. Yes, I found mine at Target. But it is in the eyeshadow collection. No, actually I found this at my grocery store. But it's in the eyeshadow collection, and the color is Knockout Pink. It is the exact same milky lavender pink as the Marc Jacobs Outspoken blush. So here is that eyeshadow. Again, CoverGirl Knockout Pink. If you are interested in purchasing any of these items for yourself, go on and see my description box below. I will link to sites where you can purchase each of these products, except for I have a couple that I'm not really sure how to get to them because the names are different on the packaging that I have. So here is here is CoverGirl. Here is Marc Jacobs. This blush was like over $30, which is way. I don't own a blush that I think is worth $30-something, except I do have a NARS blush that I will haul. It was a total impulse buy, but you know, whatever, we do what we gotta do. So, but this one, less than $5. I mean, come on now. Same thing. Ridiculous. And again, like I swatched this, it is gonna be really, really hard to see on camera because it is so faint. But in person, it is a very milky lavender pink or purple. Perfect for this orchid season. So awesome. All right. Now, if you want a cheek color that is in the middle shade range of an orchid purple, you're going to want to bust out your CoverGirl cheekers, or you can pick this up because again, $5 or less. You know, I don't feel bad if I pick up makeup items, you know, that I don't need if I'm going to pay drugstore prices. I really don't care. But this is a CoverGirl cheekers, and this is in the color True Plum. This is a nice, it's a plummier pink. It does have a little, no, it looks pretty matte. I mean, there's not much shimmer to it. It's going to be really hard to see on camera. But it's just kind of a normal everyday pink. It just has a, you know, more of a plum tinge to it. But it would be nice if you want to go, if you have a deeper skin tone, this would be lovely. Or if you like a darker blush during the day, like if you're going to go more neutralize, you know, you can have a darker blush. So there's True Plum. If you want to go on the darkest side range, if you have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Blushing Bride, it has a berry color packaging. I know if you try to pick that up right now at Sephora, it is completely sold out. You can buy them from QVC. Go to their Tarte link, and again, I will link in the description box below to the QVC website if you want to pick up Blushing Bride. But if you have NARS blushes in your collection and you want a deeper plum with a little bit of gold shimmer, because this is very close to Blushing Bride, use NARS Sin, okay? This one has subtle shimmer. It is the most pigmented of the blushes that I've just shown you. I have a really difficult time wearing this the rest of the year, but since Orchid is like the color of the season, I'm gonna bring this out and show it some love. So if you don't have NARS Sin, use Tarte's Blushing Bride. And I don't have a drugstore alternative right now that is this color, so this is as close as I can get, but this is NARS Sin. It's a beautiful color, but again, like since I'm a little bit on the paler side, I have a harder time wearing this all year, but right now, gorgeous. And then I have one more cheek product that there's no name on this, but if you bought, it was a Bronze and Glow gift set from Sephora for 2012, 2013. It was last Christmas. There was a Bronze and Glow, I think was the name of the set, and it had deluxe sample sizes of like Benefit High Beam, NARS Laguna. There was Allure Mercier, Bronzing Quad, There was a Lorac Spotlight, and then there were a couple other things. But there was also this Tarte Flush Cheek Stain. And there is no color name on this packaging anywhere. I will link to the Tarte website and try, I mean, I would say go for more of the darker berry shades. But this cheek stain would be beautiful with the Orchid pink look. It's a very berry tone, but very wearable. It's a bluish berry tone. And again, like, I have no idea what color this is, but look for some of the darker shades in these Tarte Flush cheek stains. So I thought that would be nice to bring this out. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not like it, but I will keep you posted with a wear it or waitlist it with my thoughts on this product. And then I have a bunch of lip products to show you guys. So let's go on. I will do the glosses first, and then I will go into lipsticks. Because I have to admit, like, as far as gloss, some days I like it, some days I don't. And I'm real hit and miss when it comes to glosses. Like, because I don't like sticky things. I don't like, you know, glosses that get stuck in my hair. And, you know how that goes. So, the first thing I want to talk about, bring out from last year, if you have the Maybelline glosses, or Maybelline, oh gosh, what is this? I guess it's just a Maybelline gloss. This is in the color Raspberry Reflections. It is a beautiful orchid pink color. Again, like, let's bust these out and use these from last year. This is very similar to the L'Oreal lip glosses that are coming out, and like things at Sephora. Like, this is dynamite to pair with your stuff. So this is Maybelline's Raspberry Reflections. And I don't know if we can pick these up anymore because I haven't seen them in quite a while. So again, let's bring out some oldies but goodies. The next one you can pick up currently. It is from Revlon, and it is the color, it's in the new packaging for the Superlustrous glosses. But it is in the color, what is it? Sugar Violet. Again, this is just a nice, everyday, this gloss doesn't have a lot of pigment, but it looks stunning over the top of lipsticks. Like, if you want to pop it in the center of your lips, just to make them look fuller, it's fantastic. But here is Sugar Violet, this next one up here. It's just great. It looks really pretty in the tube too. It's just kind of a really sparkly fuchsia lavender. There is some shimmer to it, but again, the orchid look, spot on. And then if you want something darker, you can use the Revlon Superlustrous gloss again. And this is in the color Berry Allure. And I know I've seen these at the grocery stores recently. I haven't seen them at Target and Walmart necessarily. It is darker than Sugar Violet. It's more fuchsia. Here's the Plum Allure. Okay. Or Berry Allure. I'm sorry. Berry Allure. And if you picked up last year, Bare Minerals released 2 lip gloss Moxie kits. There was a warm tone and a cool toned lip gloss set. If you bought the cooler toned lip gloss set, you have a color in there called Moxie's Gutsy. Gutsy will also pair beautifully with the current orchid trend. It is darker. I personally am not a fan of Moxie lip glosses because they smell like vanilla mint, but they don't smell the way that glosses should. You know what I mean? Like, they smell very medicinal. Like, it's like gloss meets Vicks meets with like cough syrup, and it's just weird. Like, the colors are beautiful. They wear well, but the smell and the taste alone, I'm kind of like, I don't know. But here is Bare Minerals Moxie in the color Gutsy. It's this very top shade. It's beautiful. It reminds me of a glossy version of MAC's Girl About Town, if you want a glossy version of that without going MAC. A lot of people are fans of the Moxie lipstick, or lip gloss, pardon me. So give this a try if it's something that you would like. I don't think this is a shade in their permanent line. Again, I will try to link to something very close, but if you bought one of those two deluxe sample kits that either the cool tone or the warm tone, the cool toned box has this color. And then, let's wipe this off because I'm all glossed up now. Let's go to the lipsticks. And the first color I'm going to show you guys, I'm actually wearing right now. It's a bright orchid color. Beautiful. I love this color. And now that it's going to be popular, you better get your hands on this because it's going to sell out. But the first one is this CoverGirl lipstick in number 335 or Embrace. This is gorgeous. I will show you a swatch. Let me show you my other hand so you can get a pure swatch in addition to my lips. Look at that. It is a pinky blue magenta. It is gorgeous. And again, here it is on my lips. I love this. It is so flattering. It is like, wear it with black, wear it with gray, wear it with brown. It's a little harder to match it like if you're wearing colors because it is very bright in person, but it's subtle enough where it's just, it makes you look like you have life to your face. That's a good way to put it. Okay? So here's CoverGirl's Embrace. I apologize, my daughter's playing in the background. Having a good time. The next couple of lipsticks all come from Revlon. For the most part, you can find them all in stores. If you can't, I will put a link through Amazon that you can go on and purchase these colors. So they're all from the Superlustrous line. It's just some of them have different finishes. So, hi Angel. All right, the first one, actually, should we do lightest to darkest? Okay, let's go ahead and do that way. The next one that you really, if you want to be on trend, like spot on, pick up this Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. It is in a pearl finish in the color 457 or Wild Orchid. It is gorgeous. This is not an easy color to wear every day, but if you pair it with like solid outfits or going out at night, let me show you. This is Wild Orchid. It reminds me of MAC's Candy Yum Yum with more sheen. Okay? It's like if you made like, I don't even know. But it's like the color fuchsia of Candy Yum Yum, but with a pearl sheen. It is gorgeous. So this is Wild Orchid down here. Get your hands on this color. It is beautiful. And then the next one I've got, should we go lightest to darkest? If you want to go very wearable for every day with the purple, like the orchid look, like if you do a smoky gray eye and your Marc Jacobs blush or your CoverGirl dupe and Knockout Pink, you can pair it with this color. Beautiful. It is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in number 660. It is a cream finish. The color name is Berry Haute. Berry Haute is a fantastic everyday color. It looks mauve on the camera right now, at least what I'm looking at, but in person it is a very lavender bluish pink. Think NARS Catfight with more of a lavender undertone. Or MAC Snob with more of a lavender undertone, if that makes sense. Okay? Beautiful. Love this. This is one of my favorite of all time lipsticks from Revlon. It pairs well with purple smoky eyes, gray smoky eyes. I could wear it with my Project Pan makeup right now, and I'm doing gold. Urban Decay's Half Baked and Smog. I mean, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and you can wear this literally every single day. It is very flattering on all skin tones. Get your hands on this color, and it's one of those like understated. Like I never hear about this color on YouTube, and it's fabulous. Like we need to hear about it more. And then the next one, if you want a sheer version of an orchid color or more of the purple range, pick up the Revlon Superlustrous Shine Finish in the color 850 or Plum Velour. It looks very dark and berry in the tube, but when you apply it, it is a sheer wash. You actually have to apply quite a bit if you want this to show up. But this is Plum Velour down here. It's gorgeous. I love this. If you want a high-end version of this color, like if you like the high-end finishes, you're going to want to pull out or pick up the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the color Fig. The packaging looks like this. It is absolutely divine lipstick to wear. I've become a huge fan of Smashbox lipsticks, even though I'm not really a fan of their other products. I've tried a lot of them too.
Mom.
But, yes, babe.
All right. Mom, where's Dad?
He's coming home later. Go back and watch your movie. I'm busy right now.
Where's Dad?
He's coming back later. Okay. Here is Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in Fig. It is gorgeous. And then...
Mom, I closed the door on the shower.
Awesome. All right, and then if you want something more pink, very quickly, I have two things that you can pull out for that. The first, or the last of the Revlon lipsticks, is going to be a Revlon Superlustrous lipstick finish in Pearl in number 657 or Fuschia Fusion. This is going to be brighter than MAC's Girl About Town. It kind of reminds me of Revlon Cherries in the Snow, but more pink. So there's Fuschia Fusion. And if you picked up the L'Oreal Le Matte Color Riche lip crayons, I believe. I only picked up one because I'm not a huge fan of the way that the L'Oreal lipsticks smell or taste. I picked up the color 409 Matte for Me. This is another version of this Fuschia Fusion, okay, but in a matte version. So here's the L'Oreal Color Riche in Be Matte. No, Matte for Me. Matte for Me. Here's Revlon's Fuschia Fusion. So there are those two. Now, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Shop That Stash. I mean, here are so many options to pick from to work with the current makeup trend. And you know what? You don't have to go out and spend any money. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I do have a question, like, please comment below. As I'm, you know, I don't really know how I want to do my weird or waitlist videos. Like, would you guys rather see, you know, a weird or waitlist category video where I kind of give you my thoughts on like several things like multiple primers, or would you rather see stuff like one at a time in my weird or waitlist? Because I don't really know how I want to do that yet. So kind of leave your thoughts below what you would like to see, and I will keep doing these Shop My Stash videos, because like I said, like I watch these hauls and I'm like, you know what? I've got something that'll work for that. So thank you so much for watching today, and for all of you that have left me such encouraging and sweet comments. And to any new subscribers, thank you and welcome. And that's about it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!